Welcome back to 2 for Tuesday, guys. So this is Blake Lively and Taylor Swift for today. And we've already done the Blake Lively video. If you haven't seen it, you can go on over there and go check the video out at the link right there and then come back to this one. Would love to get your opinion on what you think about Blake Lively as well. But we're going to look at the nature and circumstances in their friendship. It seems like their friendship has kind of cooled off, and we just want to take a look at how things are going. So I hope you are having a great week and that you are enjoying my content. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we're going to bring up that card view right now. So here we go, boys and girls. So for Taylor Swift, what was the nature of her friendship with Blake Lively? Was it true romance? Were they really ride or dies? Were they besties forever? Taylor Swift has such an amazing crew of gals that she's friends with. 5 of Cups, 7 of Wands, Temperance in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, and 2 of Cups in reverse. I don't think that Taylor was super, super keen on Blake Lively. I think that they were friendly. I don't think that they were the ride or dies that everyone is claiming, at least not in Taylor's mind. Over here, Taylor needs to harden her heart and needs to definitely walk away from this friendship because it really is detrimental to her. People are it's going to illuminate the negative things about Taylor. We all saw at the Super Bowl the little side eye that she did when everyone was booing her. She did look quite taken aback by that. She needs to find that equilibrium, that Eras Tour kind of energy that was there. The Eras Tour was really cool, made bazillions of dollars. Then she did the movie, made bazillions of dollars. You know, she really needs to keep that kind of energy going. And so that means get rid of some of the superfluous items in her world. And if that is relationships that are reflecting poorly on her, so be it. We have to do that. Temperance on the bottom, it doesn't make a difference. Sometimes professionally, you have to say goodbye to someone. How does Taylor see herself right now? 2 of Swords, having to make a decision. How does Blake see Taylor? As the answer to all her fears and hopes and dreams with that Magician card. Hopes and fears. The hope is that we break off this relationship and move on with our lives. And what is our total outcome here is communication, speed, getting the hell away from it. So that is the nature of the relationship. What are we looking at right now, though? Let's do a closer look at the immediate. And I know people have a certain opinion about Taylor Swift. I know there's a lot of conspiracy cabal theories about her too. I don't think she's the high priestess, if you will. I have somebody else marked as the high priestess. So how is Taylor feeling right now in the mo? Temperance, again, trying to find that balance, not trying to put someone off. There's separation without separating. So, like I said, those text messages will get replied to, just not as fast as they used to. We're not going to banter as much as we used to. This has been a bad look for Taylor. She's getting a bad reputation. Didn't she have a song called Bad Reputation? I thought she did. You seem to know more Taylor Swift songs than I do.
Don't.
I think you're secretly a Taylor Swift fan.
You think I'm Swiftie?
I think you're a Swiftie. So Gregopedia is possibly a Swiftie. Let me know in the comments if you think that Gregopedia is secretly a Swiftie. So
Well, haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate, he said. I have questions.
Haters gonna hate.
I'm gonna have to pull tarot cards on
they
this.
hate us.
So in her suitcase position, she really does want this relationship to kind of peter out. and not really leave a mark, not be too much involved. Again, like I said, she's responding to those text messages, but just not right away. She's going to let them sit for a little bit. Under the surface, here we have the Hierophant seats of power. Remember that the seats of power say no. They say no to this friendship. They
Beyonce says no.
I don't think it's Beyonce. They say no, you need to not be a part of this. Up here, does it bother her? Yes. This is a circumstance, and I don't want to say it's the first circumstance, but it is a circumstance for Taylor Swift where she's being told to sever a relationship because it is poor for her professional experience. So this is something that she just wants to kind of shake it off. She just wants to just roll with this. Oh, Oasis. But she doesn't really want to have to do the do's, if you will. Over here, very reluctant to sever the relationship, very reluctant to actively sever the relationship and say, we're just not going to be friends anymore. How does Taylor see herself in this? Patience. With patience, she thinks the relationship will eventually die a death of its own. Blake is certainly going to be exposed, in her opinion. The moon, the fears that things will come out. I think she is worried about some of those text messages that maybe were a little bitchy that were sent between the two of them, making jokes. If someone went through mine and Gregopedia's text messages, they may have some serious questions about our sanity and kindness. But, like I said, we have a very gallows sense of humor. And I think that a very bitchy sense of humor may have been cultivated between these two people. So, cutting the relationship off, she doesn't want to do that because it's too abrupt. She doesn't want to cause any problems for herself moving forward. I can understand that. She's worried about things that will come out at the end of it all. So, what is Taylor's best option here? What is her yellow brick road? How does she manage this relationship? What can she do to best serve herself? So again, we're getting the same cards here, guys. She really needs to worry about the exposure of herself. This is exposure. This is exposure with the moon. Over here, cutting off a relationship will create an exposure that will, a revealed exposure, a revealed hidden thing that will show as very bitchy and not sensitive. So up top, she needs to be very careful about, oh, she's nervous. She's nervous right now with that 9 of Swords. And under the surface, we've got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. She needs to not work at it. She needs to kind of let this lie. So best course of action, theme card for her, theme card right here. 2 of Wands, I'll see you in the future. Maybe we'll get together. Maybe we'll hang out later. I can't do it right now. So I think that that is best course of action for her. Will this friendship ever resurrect with the energies that are in place right now? Will this friendship ever resurrect? Will we ever see them hanging out in person again, all blonde and bubbly? I am going to say yes, but it's going to be involving a third party. So it won't be just, the two of them hanging out, braiding each other's hair and having a sleepover. I think we're going to see more cultivated events and structured events. So it'll be award ceremonies, those kinds of things. And it will be a contrived kind of reunion. So if there's not going to be this leaping into each other's arms that we saw at one of the football games, it'll be much more contrived, controlled, and orchestrated by the leadership that they have, by the management that they have. So that is what I see, guys. So I think that Blake would like to see this relationship continue because it is good for her brand. It is good for her career. But Taylor Swift has the bigger hand here, has the royal flush, if you will, and she is trying to preserve her professional persona. So I think she's going to take a very, very large step back, and I don't think that they're going to be available to hang out together at the same time. So maybe in the future we will see something that's more orchestrated and stiff and structured at an award ceremony or something like that. But I don't think that we're going to see casual hanging out. They're not going to be on the backs of yachts or anything this summer. Certainly, I don't think that Blake is going to be invited to the house in Rhode Island, which I love her house in Rhode Island, Taylor Swift's house in Rhode Island. I don't think we're going to see that. But until then, I hope you guys had a great Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed this 2 for Tuesday. I will see you all in the future.